to go. Okay, so that's almost ready to put together, get the finishing obviously. Now I'm going to be using resin on these guys. I'm going to paint resin on. Before I do that, I'm going to test it because I have a new resin product that I think is going to provide a really nice glassy finish. And I'm obviously going to leave the body satin oil. So I'm going to dam it up and I'm going to brush on 1 or 2 coats of resin. Probably a first coat. It'll probably take it all in and level out. And then we'll apply a second coat and that should cure and be sanded. It becomes very, very hard and we can sand that back. But that's looking really good now. Okay. Oh yeah, it's just the drill. I was drilling this switch, Tom, and the drill bit grabbed and lifted, and just because it's thin through here, because it's been carved away, and it's only about, you know, a 1/16 or an 1/8, less than an 1/8 of an inch, close to an 1/8 of an inch. It sort of grabbed and pulled at it and just split it. But I was able to fill and then feather that in, and you can see a little bit of glue there. But once I put the clear over it, that will go away. You won't actually see that mark. If I actually spray water on it, it actually vanishes. It's just the light reflecting that gives that off, because it has got CA in there, so it's a bit shinier. That's why it says once you put a whole resin layer on there, or CA, you won't see it. Anyway, let's get back to the frets. It was stressful, Dana. It's okay. I knew we'd fix it. Was it? It was worse. It looked worse than it was. What's happening, Orby? Are you well? Great stream today, man. I really love the sound of that Explorer. That is sounding really cool. And I'm working on my friend's Explorer at the moment. This guy here. So there's some work to be done with this guy. We've got frets in there now, but I need to pull them again because he now wants me to slightly change the profile of the neck. There's a little corner, a little ridge, or it's more of a flat D. He just wants the corners chamfered a slight to make it a bit more of a flatter C. So I'm going to just make an adjustment on that. It's a pain in the butt because it's got poly on it, so I'm going to have to rub that back and then shave the edges and refinish, which is fine. But the fretboard's looking great. This is the Queensland maple sapele sort of looking body with a beautiful watery stripy grain. A nice poly finish on that. That looks really cool. The back's nice too. There we go. Yeah. So he used it and it wasn't great. The feel, it sounded great because he did a gig on the weekend, but we got it back in here and we've started reworking on it. We're going to pull them out again and redo it, but that's going to be good. It's going to work. We're going to get it right. Okay, let me flick you over and let's press these frets in with our fractal press. There we go. Okay, let's get this guy over. Lock this guy in. It does spin freely on its own axis. Reason being is you want to get it to move and settle and sit right in line with the frets. Okay, that should do the job. I need a rag, which I have right here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue just under the center there and pop these down. Move this slightly across. Rotate that ever so slightly. Give me a second. That's it. Get that guy in there. Now I need something under there to support the neck. Let me grab my little caul. My little homemade cauls. I had a little piece of mahogany left over, and I made one of these guys to support our necks. I've got another one for this end. Let me grab the other one. Just gives it a bit of stability underneath it, a little bit of rubber in there so it doesn't scratch up the neck. There we go. We'll be able to press that in. Okay. Check the alignment. Let's bring that down, just the height if I need to. I think we're ready to go. I'm just going to double check and see what you guys are up to. That camera's working. Okay, I've got to adjust that camera slightly. Just double checking the camera so you guys can actually see. This light's fallen, that's why. Let's lift that up. It should be better now. You should be able to see now what's going on. Yes, you do. And there's the other blue guitar behind me. Okay, cool. Let's get on with it. Yes, the little clamp collective. I had something clamped up and I just took them off this morning and I've left them there. Just sweep them under the carpet. They're all gone now, Dana. You can't see them anymore. Okay. Grab a little bit of glue. Just put some pressure down on it. And you can see that's seated really, really flat. A little bit of squeeze out. They're sitting really flat, really nice. Just check the edges. Just make sure they're right down there. Number 4. Perfect, really good. 5. Six. Nice. Nice. Real nice. Flat as a tack. Really cool. Really nice. Coming up well. 8. Nine. Ten. Looking good. Going in nice and flat. 11.